he don't want to say anything against Puff anyway because Puff got shit on him.
Ooh, here we go.
I ain't talking about no sexual shit.
Yeah.
None of that shit.
Uh-huh.
The nigga was stealing, bro.
Oh, my God. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. This goes out to the one comment that said, oh, you just making songs about Diddy and thinking you doing something. All right. Well, this one is about Diddy right here. Check this out. Hey.
See, I don't pray for what you think I would. Not for money. Not for cars. Not even for my own hood. I just close my eyes and I pray. I pray that Sunday don't stay the most fake day of the week. That we live what we preach when we rise to our feet. I pray one day we don't see color in the face. Only one race, one love, the human race. I pray for peace, not power. For unity that don't fold in the dark hour. I pray for the child with no voice, no meal. That one day he eats and knows how love feels. I pray success finds the ones that grind quiet. Who didn't sell a soul just to go viral. I pray we remember his grace when we fall. That God still answers when we don't call. I pray for you, yeah. You're scrolling on your phone, feeling broken, feeling left all alone. I pray your health stays strong, your path stays clear, and blessings fall on you like tears. But I want you to know that's what I don't say in these lines. I never pray for money, and I never pray for myself. I never even pray for the ones closest to me. Not cause I don't love them, but because good love don't bend. It believes faithfully. Just some things I pray for. I pray for the mothers with tears in their eyes, holding it down but dying inside. I pray for the father who left too soon and the child he made trying to fill that room. I pray for the teacher who's spinning their own, trying to give hope cause the system is blown. I pray for the ones who got talent but no light, for the ones that write verses just to make it through the night. I pray we break generational chains, stop passing down drama like it's part of our name. I pray our hearts don't stay numb from the pain, and one day we dance in the middle of the rain. I pray for the silence behind fake smiles, for the strong ones breaking after holding it a while. I pray for the ones that feel too far gone, that God's still reaching when the devil gets strong. I pray for the kids locked up in the system, no love, no hugs, just the world that miss them. And I pray for the soldier with scars on his mind, he made it back home but left peace behind. I pray for the ones who scream but ain't heard, who feel invisible when they speak a word. I pray you feel seen, I pray you feel true. I pray that these words can help you. Just some things I pray for. But what I mostly pray for is you. What I mostly pray for is that guy who left that comment. God dang, that's the best you can do, baby. Anyway, check this out. How y'all doing, man? Shout out to my comment section, man. Y'all, hey, they show so much love, man. They love the music. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Now go buy the album. Go buy the album, man. There's a link down there somewhere. You can support the channel that way, man. I appreciate it. Dude, Mace. Shout out to Mace, man. Mace is a writer, man. Mace has some decent skills, man. And he's a smart guy, man. He knew to get out and say, you know what? I can do better by using my fame to bring people to God. And people thought it was a joke until they went to his church. Yeah, they thought it was a joke until once they went to the church and said, this dude know what he talking about, bruh. Yeah, so y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it
Did you make the right decision leaving rap?
I did. Everything now that we see playing out was all the things I escaped. the Car, the Shine, the Loon, Puff Daddy, the Craig Mack, the Biggie Smalls. So even though I made those decisions and it cost me money, that's why I got with Killer and they gave me the money back. Me and Puff was like, I felt like I did more than I got credit for, more than I got paid for.
You felt or did you do that? Because you said felt like
okay,
feeling.
let's clear that up then.
You saying you feeling that?
No, we gonna keep it with because I'm trying to be nice.
Don't
I
nobody
never
want
got
nice.
paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like you trying to keep me here. I'm not here. All my peers is up here.
That's the music business. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all. You have to love doing what you're doing because it ain't worth the money. And the streets, the streets think that the music business is about all this. Man, shoot, we try and do paid shows. This is what the youngest has told me. So just out of curiosity, little boy who never did a paid show, barely got a little album or whatever together. Just out of curiosity, you do a show, how much you trying to get paid? Well, man, you know what I'm saying. It all depends. I mean, what is your fee? Since you want to play this money game, they don't know. And then they want to do about $2,000 or $3,000. Every time I talk to somebody, man, they always end up way overboard on the prices. You don't even have a following, bro. Don't nobody know who you are, and you gonna try to hit me with $1,000 to do a show. Yeah, I'm talking to you. They ain't listening, man. That's crazy. What he just said was true.
You saying you
Watch
feeling
this.
that?
No, we gonna keep it.
Watch this.
Because I'm trying to be nice. I never
At
got
this
paid
level,
what I was worth.
never
and
got
I never
paid.
got the respect I was worth. So
We don't need to talk about the respect. Uncle Mike ain't never getting no respect in the music industry. All the way up until I had to put out my own album. That's why I put it out. I put out my own album, the whole album. I did everything 100% myself. Just because I never got nowhere near, not even half the respect that I should have been getting. As far as the instruments and stuff. Even on this YouTube channel, man, you don't get the respect. You gotta fight for every freaking nail and everything you get in the music industry, man. It ain't once you get a job, all you gotta do is show up and do the job. And every week or every other week, they gonna pay you a check. As long as you're on time and you keep your nose clean, then you start moving up. That's respect. But in the business of music, oh my God, respect? Please.
Bullshit.
Here we go. Let's keep going.
You saying you feeling that?
no,
but
we
did
gonna
you-
keep it with. Because I'm trying to be nice.
And the money,
I never got
shoot.
paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like you trying to keep me here. I'm not here. All my peers is up here. All my peers are bosses. When it's time, just like somebody raised somebody up, you know they did work with you. They go from your little man to maybe A&R to something else. He just kept trying to keep me right here, like he didn't want me to grow at anything.
And he walks in, and this particular day, I have to admit, like I was dressed like the Black Duke of Windsor. Like I was Murk, M-U-R-K, Murking, right? Like full out, the watch vibe, And so he walked in, he walked straight to my table. I stood up, and it was like a little stare down match on some
Wow.
and I won. And then he just pointed the old girl like, yo, get this dude was the 2A's then. Remember the 2A? Anybody with me? 2A.
Yeah, I had a
Okay,
2A.
Stay with me. He's like, yo, you get this dude my 2A number. Well, I didn't call him the next day because I'm busy.
Back in the flashy bad boy era.
Every time I hear somebody's little weak story, they always won. Yeah, since you all that big and bad, how come you was stealing from the man? You was stealing. You was stealing from the man. They went to your house, according to Gene Deal, and they had to go bust in the house and get Jennifer Lopez stuff that was in your apartment. And I believe Gene. And there's a couple other people that told that story.
Everybody noticed Diddy's mysterious sidekick, the Umbrella Man.
The
Rain
Umbrella
or shine,
Man.
parties or red carpets, this dude was always right behind Puff,
Umbrella
carrying that umbrella
thief.
like it was part of the image. At first, people thought it was just some weird fashion flex, another way for Diddy to show he
Allegedly.
was living different. But over time, whispers started. This wasn't just an assistant. The Umbrella Man became a symbol of how far Puff would go to look powerful, and a reminder that his inner circle was built on loyalty and silence.
How in the world? Dude, come on, man. Come on, man. You carrying an umbrella. Look here, dude. It could be pouring down raining outside and people be asking me, do I want an umbrella? No. I'm not going to melt in that little bit of rain to go from here to the car. I don't even carry my own umbrella, and you go, not alone carry it for another man, unless I'm in some serious trouble. If I'm in some serious trouble and I need to get out this trouble, I might be holding the umbrella for another man. But other than that, nah, dude. Nah, that's your man. And you the girl. The only person gonna hold, I won't even let no other man hold an umbrella over my head. What is you talking about? You ain't gangster. You ain't hard. You letting everybody know that Diddy allegedly is, oh my God.
This wasn't just an assistant. The Umbrella Man became a symbol of how far Puff would go to look powerful, and a reminder that his inner circle was built on loyalty and silence. Then suddenly, he was gone. No public exit, no statement, no nothing. The same man who was seen everywhere with Puff just vanished from the spotlight. That disappearance sparked years of rumors, and now Mace is putting the pieces together, claiming Diddy's Umbrella Man knew way too much and going into hiding wasn't a choice, it was survival.
I guess when I moved to New York, obviously I stood out dressing like this, in a lot of the hip hop clubs and things. And, literally one day he came up to me, he was like, I really want you to work on my fall wardrobe. So I exchanged information with him, a very important two-way number. And now knowing how his schedule is, it was very difficult to get with him actually. So during his trial, I would send him a lot of, spiritual verses just to kind of support him. And then one day, I left the restaurant. I was working as a maitre d' for the Madison Park, a fantastic restaurant in New York City. And I said, you remember the guy from New York City that traveled to, you remember the guy from Howard that traveled to New York City to intern with Andre Harrell? I'm that guy in 2001. Please, I need a job. And he said, come to 1396 3rd Avenue on the two-way. And I literally raced to that address, and I started as assistant that day. And the rest is history.
The thing is it was how fast he disappeared.
Yes. Now he lives in Atlanta. He's married. He has 2 sons. He's living his life. I mean, but how many? Listen, y'all. If you've ever lived in Atlanta, the majority. The majority of them are bisexual and gay men.
Yes.
They just give up their life to be married and gave their life to God, and then your pastor.
And down low culture is still very, very, very heavy in the Black community in Atlanta. It's funny because Atlanta's like a gay mecca. You would think that there would be no need for down low culture, but down low culture is thriving in Atlanta still.
And it's weird.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just laughing because I thought I was the only one that said the guy. One time Jaguar was saying something to the guy because she got a gay friend. She said, I was going to ask him, I was going to introduce him to my gay friend. Because I just thought he was gay. I said, God, oh my God. The Umbrella Man. Come on, Umbrella Man. That's just like Meek Mills talking about some, oh man, I ain't, dude. If you ain't gay and you know you ain't gay, you ain't got to prove it to nobody. F them Bammers. But if you're going to sit there and get on the internet or your YouTube channel and I hear, it come past my ears that you saying I'm gay, I'm coming at you, cuz. I'm sorry. Oh my God, that is crazy, man. Oh, where was I? I'm sorry, y'all.
Because you can find whatever you want in Atlanta, any kind of relationship, poly,
man, that's all over the place.
Whatever you're into, you can find somebody there that's into it. It really. You may meet somebody and ladies like, yeah, these are my 2 husbands.
Yeah.
So you think he was Diddy's concubine?
Absolutely. He was too complicit and he was too compliant. And he just disappeared. He disappeared faster than Mace did.
Damn.
When Mace ran from Diddy, you could see the trailer just fire from his footsteps as he ran
That is
to
true.
the church.
Damn.
But I don't understand why people don't ask why. People, oh yeah, he gone. Oh, okay. Nobody bothered to ask why.
Because he's
Mace has
stole.
never been shy about calling out Puff, and this time he made it clear. The Umbrella Man disappeared because he saw too much. According to Mace, Bad Boy wasn't just about music. It was about the lifestyle, the wild parties, and the dark secrets behind closed doors. The Umbrella Man wasn't just holding shade. He was standing right there as Puff moved through scandals, late-night meetings, and situations most of the world would never believe. Think about it. The umbrella wasn't just a prop. It gave him a reason to be in every room, right up close. If those rumors about secret tapes, freaky parties, and shady business deals are true, then the Umbrella Man had a front row seat. And Mace is hinting that once Puff realized how much this guy knew, he became a liability. That's why he went off the grid, avoiding interviews, avoiding cameras, and avoiding questions. To Mace, the disappearance is less about stepping away from the spotlight and more about being forced into silence.
He was always right there, but not like at nighttime when we was at doing things. He wasn't around, bro. He was only there when the cameras was there and shit like that. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know how much he could do. I don't know if he would say anything because he probably signed the ND, a non-disclosure, and he don't want to say anything against Puff anyway because Puff got shit on him.
Ooh, here we
and
go.
I ain't talking about no sexual shit.
Yeah.
None of that shit.
Uh-huh.
The nigga was stealing, bro.
Oh my God.
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my gracious. I told y'all he said that. I told y'all. God dang, didn't I just sit? I sat right here and told y'all, thank you. Thank you for playing that part of the clip. I said, Big Gene said, y'all think Uncle Mike, I don't be lying unless it comes out of somebody's mouth. I don't have time to line all this stuff up and everything, man. I tried to tell y'all. Caught the Bama stealing. I can't stand a liar and I can't stand a thief. I can't stand you, man, if you're going to sit there and take something that don't belong to you. What kind of person are you? You just, somebody work hard for whatever it is they got, and you going to sit there. How can you take from another person? You don't know how hard or what they need that thing for. And don't get me wrong, I stole stuff in my life. I remember being in the 7-Eleven and I stole something. And I was like, Lord, I think we was in junior high school. My brother seen me, the lady behind the desk seen me, and I had a lot of stuff I was stole. I put all that stuff back and I said, Lord, if you let me go, I would never steal again. And that's exactly what happened. They're like, hey, bye. I know that lady probably like, they stole something, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Shoot, I just want my job. I don't trust them little kids. They come in here and steal all the time. Now that I'm an adult, that's what they say, right? Now that I'm adult, I know that's what they say. But she ain't called the police. She ain't say nothing. My brother never said anything, and I ain't say nothing about it until right now. But I swear to God, I ain't never stole nothing a day in my life after that. Period. I don't care what it was. I don't care how hungry I was. It's God looking down saying, now you remember your promise, don't you? And I said, yep, I sure do. I remember. Don't worry. I got you, man. I got you, cousin. That's what I said to him, man.
Well, because Puff got shit on him. And I ain't talking about no sexual shit. None of that shit. The nigga was stealing, bro. Yo, bro. The niggas I don't want to put that on sticky fingers. That nigga That Nick right there, bruh, don't lay nothing down around him. You hear me? Don't lay nothing down around dude right there.
Nothing.
Dog,
Nothing.
Jennifer Lopez had these boots that cost $5,000. I'm like, what kind of fucking boots cost $5,000? Now you gotta realize this is like in 2000, early 2000. These boots cost $5,000. And because she was gonna be out of the country or something like that, she didn't have them come to her house down in the village because she would have never got it because they'd be stealing her stuff down there at her apartment. So she had them come to Puff house. She wanted these boots so bad. She was mad. They looked through everything trying to find Jennifer boots. Because Puff had like Puff, people used to just give him and send him from everywhere. So he had this mail room in his house with numbers that he never even opened. But I don't know how Farnsworth Bentley found that shit. But we went over there to his house and we found a lot of Jennifer shit and everybody else's shit that belonged to Puff.
The internet has been buzzing.
I tried to tell y'all, man. Little thief, little dude. Diddy ain't paying you enough, so you need to. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man.
With theories for years. Some say Puff paid the Umbrella Man off with hush money to disappear. Others believe he got threats and going into hiding was the only way to protect himself. Mace adds fuel to the fire by pointing out that everyone in Diddy's circle had a role: bodyguards, assistants, and handlers. But the Umbrella Man stood out because he was too visible. People couldn't forget him. Once things got messy with lawsuits, allegations, and stories about Puff's secret lifestyle, it made sense to cut ties with someone who might talk. Fans online call him the walking vault because if he ever opened his mouth, it could expose everything. And that's what makes his silence so loud. Nobody has heard from him in years. No documentaries, no tell-all books, nothing.
Damn.
That kind of vanishing act doesn't happen by accident, especially when you spent years right next to one of the most powerful men in music.
But for a long time, you famously had a butler, and the guy's name, Farnsworth Bentley.
Farnsworth Bentley.
And there were these great photos that would show up in the magazines. Let's see this photo right here of Farnsworth Bentley holding an umbrella over you.
Yeah.
I don't think it's raining there. This was to protect you
from the sun and just in case it rained.
Just in case anything happened.
Just in case it rained.
This guy would
always
probably
have to be prepared.
I think he followed you around indoors with an umbrella over your head. Now what happened? He no longer works for you. Is that right?
Yeah, yes. He's an entrepreneur. He has moved on to bigger and better things.
But this raises a big question.
Yeah.
Is there an opening? Do you have a butler now?
Yes.
Who are you what are you looking for in a butler now?
I'm telling you right now, I'm actually interviewing for a butler. I'm looking for a white man. White man.
You want a white butler? Okay.
White man.
That's
white
good.
Man,
I like
equal opportunity employer.
Is there any
white
chance?
White man with an accent.
Is there any chance?
A lot of knowledge.
Is there a knowledge? He has to have an accent and like a distinguished accent.
A lot of knowledge and service and fine wines and sexy.
Okay.
At the end of the day, the story of Diddy's Umbrella Man isn't just about a missing assistant. It's about how Puff built his empire. For decades, people around him kept secrets, played their roles, and disappeared when it got too risky. Mace is pulling the curtain back, reminding fans that image and power don't come without shadows. The Umbrella Man went into hiding because he wasn't just part of the act. He was part of the cover-up. Whether it was freaky parties, questionable deals, or the darker side of Bad Boy, he saw it all. And in this game, knowing too much can be dangerous. That's why fans still bring him up today, because his silence represents all the things we're not supposed to know about Diddy's world. Mace clowning Puff might sound funny on the surface, but beneath the jokes, he's pointing to a truth everybody feels. Secrets don't stay buried forever. And when it comes to the Umbrella Man, the fact he vanished so clean is proof that what he carried wasn't just shade. It was knowledge that could shake the whole culture if it ever got out.
Did you hear about the fact that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht?
Damn.
Wow, I ain't hear about that.
Was the Umbrella Man there?
It was told by people in her camp that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht. So Cassie's story is Kim's story. Cassie's book is Kim's book. Bro, when y'all look at this thing and saying force, y'all think that he probably threatened to beat her, threatened to do something like that. That ain't what force is. It could come from the mentality. Yo, he put her in a certain position, in a certain situation, in a certain time in her life. You understand what I'm saying? That she saw no way out other than doing what he told her to do. He had mentally controlled her. It's like a pimp. Diddy had pimp potential. He had her mind messed up where it controlled her.
At the end of the day, the mystery of Diddy's Umbrella Man says more about Puff's world than any flashy music video or interview ever could. Think about it. This dude went from being everywhere, standing right next to one of the most powerful men in hip-hop, to disappearing like he never existed. No goodbye, no headlines, no follow-up. That type of silence doesn't happen unless there's something behind it. And now, with Mase speaking out, fans are starting to realize what they've always suspected. The umbrella wasn't just for shade, it was cover for secrets. The question is, what did he see? Was it the freaky parties, the wild industry deals, or the darker stories that keep resurfacing around Puff? Mase is hinting that the Umbrella Man became a liability because he knew too much. And in a world where silence equals survival, stepping out of the spotlight might have been his only option. For fans, this isn't just about one missing figure. It's about how Diddy's whole empire was built on control, loyalty, and people who stayed quiet no matter what. The Umbrella Man became a symbol of that, and Mase clowning about it now feels less like a joke and more like a reminder. Those secrets are still out there waiting to be exposed. So what do you think? Did Diddy's Umbrella Man disappear to protect himself, or was he forced into hiding because he carried too much knowledge? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Because trust me, the next story we uncover might shake the culture even harder.
One thing about the Umbrella Man, for real, or anybody, if you have talent, if you have gifts, and you end up around a person like Diddy or Jay-Z, or you are in. Once you get in, it's up to you to start making some connections so you can tell people what it is you do. Now, if I do this for Diddy, I can do this for you. I think he was supposed to be a stylist. He showed people the stylist, so he should have been walking around with his portfolio of all. Look, you see how this? I laid this out and did this and this. You need a stylist. I can take you to another level. Once I'm done with Diddy, then I can. Here's my card. I'm gonna give you a call. Start rubbing elbows with it, people. I don't know how the stylist thing works. I just know how the music industry thing worked. And once I did the song for Teddy Pendergrass, me doing the song for Teddy Pendergrass kept my studio booked for years. Now, okay, well, you talk all that trash, Uncle Mike, so what happened? See, what had happened was basically technology caught up with me, man. You can, you got a full-fledged recording studio. I tried again. I got all this equipment laying around, and the kids prefer to record on this. It's free, and it's there, so they can listen to my beat I made. I did. How you record the vocals? With my phone. With my phone. I mean, they's proud of it. I'm like, oh man, that's terrible, man. That's horrible. So I said, what the hell? What I'm doing, I can do better than that, and I can't even rap. Boom. So I proved it to him. Look here. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Oh my God, man. Use this YouTube, young. I don't care what your talent is, what your gifts is. All you got to do is start a YouTube channel and start uploading, and God will send the people your way, man. And next thing you know, you're doing music full time, or you're doing YouTube full time. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.